Response to 5 questions to Muslims by DeistPaladin, who seems to... There's so many more convincing questions to Muslims, like why was the Kaaba destroyed so many times, and the Quran says it'll be preserved. The satanic verses, things like that. But there's more historical evidence for Jesus than there is for Muhammad. I have a piece of ash right here on the side of my head that I can't seem to get away. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there's the books. There's actually an Islamic scholar in Germany that says he came to the conclusion that Muhammad didn't exist. Jesus is one of the... Just ask Bart Ehrman. Jesus absolutely did exist. You'd have to throw away Charlemagne, William the Conqueror, many of these historical figures. If you're going to apply to them the same thing you apply to Jesus, you'd have to go to Anatoly Fomenko's New Chronology, claiming that the history of mankind is only 1,200 years old. Jesus is absolutely a historical figure, but you've never read the Church Fathers. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't read Tacitus or Pliny or Cellus or any of those guys, or even Josephus. This is a funny argument that people make. It's a total ignorance of history and of the historical method. Jesus didn't exist. What about William the Conqueror? What about Charlemagne? What about Muhammad? Growing proof that Muhammad didn't exist, since there's no writing of him until no Muslim writing of him until 300 years afterwards, and there's mention of a false prophet 60 years after he existed, written by John Damascene. But there's a heck of a lot more evidence for Jesus of Nazareth than there is for Muhammad. It's true. The Islamic armies, yes, poured out of Arabia in 630 AD, but yet it wasn't until 60 years after of them minting coins, of them writing all this stuff, of their opponents writing all this stuff. In the 60 years afterwards, not one side, both very literate, Byzantines, Persians, Mohammedan, or whatever you call Muslim, have never mentioned Islam, the Quran, or Muhammad. Why is this? Why do you accept Muhammad as a historical character but not Jesus, who clearly was?